Hello, my name is John Casey. I'm 18 years old, about to graduate. Um, I've been making music for around 5 or 6 years now. It seems like something like that. Um, I've always loved music. I have some music out under Middle to Everywhere. That would be Stargazing and Stay for the Night. And then I'm currently a member of Room Temperature alongside ghostwriting for other bands, just local bands around, and just helping people out with their music career. But basically, I've always wanted to make YouTube videos. It's always been something that I thought sounded fun, and due to my friend, a close family friend, leaving for the Marines, I've noticed a lot of people have been doing things that they don't normally do, like setting goals that they told them that would be just things that they could show him that they did while he was gone as support, because the Marines are obviously pretty hardcore. Boot camp is. I didn't say any specific goals, I don't think. I just said I was going to get better at my instruments. I have a bunch of instruments. But basically it's inspired me to do something that I've wanted to do for a while now. I've always thought it would be fun to do like a song a day for 30 days, like a month, and kind of just see what I could do. And I guess the goal would probably be to do the 30, and then at the end of it all decide what the best 5 or 6, depending on how many of them I think are good enough to be published. I would finish them up, produce them as well as I can. I'm definitely no producer, but I'd produce them up to the standard that I could, like the best I could, and then I would put them out on an EP. That's what I think I want to do. The songs would meet a criteria that was decided beforehand, so that I can't cheat and say, look, this is a song, when it's like a verse and like barely any instruments. So that'll be decided, whatever the criteria for the song is, and then it'll just be, I say a song a day for 30 days, but it'll really be more like have written 30 songs in 30 days. So I could do 3 in a day, I could do 0 in a day. As long as there's the 30 done, I think is the goal. So I think that's what I'm gonna try my best to do. Okay, so I guess the next thing that needs to be discussed would be, what is a song? For all intents and purposes, I still do have high school and my trade school I go to and a ton of homework, so I definitely don't think I have the time to do a full song every time. I think a song, for what we're talking about, needs to at least be a verse, a chorus, and then a bridge, just because if I was to, most of the time when I'm doing songs, what makes up the song is verse, chorus, and then like another verse, chorus, bridge, or like, so if I have a verse, a chorus, and a bridge, then I have all the structure for a song, if that makes sense. So I think as long as there's a verse, bridge, and chorus, I think that's good. They need to have instruments, because that's part of the goal, is for me to get better at my instruments for him. I'm more of a lyricist, so I spent the first 4 of those 5 or 6 years just writing lyrics and melodies. So implementing music is a lot harder for me, so I think it definitely has to have instruments, or this challenge would be a breeze. So that is what I'm going to say a song is. Okay, so just real quick, I'm gonna go over my setup that I have going on. I have this Launch Key MIDI. This will be for majority of my drum beats or drum tracks, and then obviously I can do chords and stuff for songs. The heart of my setup is this MacBook Pro, and it's running GarageBand, so this will be what I'll use the whole time when I'm producing and putting stuff together. I have these outside speakers, and then I have my Scarlett 2i2, which has my guitar jack, so I can do all my guitars. And then I have this Melon 78 microphone. I think that's what it's called. It's really nice. It does what it needs to do. And I think that's pretty much the majority of my setup, but excluding instruments. So I guess with that, the only thing I can really do now is write the first song for day one. My idea I had yesterday, which I guess is what I'm gonna go with for my first song, because I didn't have one today. Let me see. I wrote this down in my notes the other day. It's The Slip. It's referring to my grip on reality and just how it's getting away from me. So I guess I'm gonna go with that. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so what I think is gonna be the first verse is what I'm going with to start. It'll be be something like that. The humming is just what I've come up with for melody-ish. I haven't done lyrics or anything. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for the main guitar of the first verse. Okay, so I just finished up with whether it's gonna be the chorus or the verse. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the idea. Kind of just repeats because it's the main underlying part of whatever it is. And next I need to do the melody and the lyrics to whatever it is. So I guess I'll come back whenever I have something for that. Okay, so basically what I did was I came up with some just temporary or not temporary lyrics and melody for I'm gonna say this is the verse, and then this little intro, and then I went ahead and switched out the metronome for snare. That's what I got so far. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I should clean up the snare hits, and then I'll go ahead and try and figure something out for the chorus. Okay, so I think I don't know if I like how I'm doing the chorus yet, but basically it'll be halftime, so it'll be the same chord, so it'll just be it's gonna go like, and then back to the halftime. And then it'll go into the bridge, but I haven't even written I've written how I think the melody is gonna go. I think it's dumb. I don't know if I like it or not, but I haven't written the bridge or anything yet, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I've got the chorus, I think, but I can't decide if I think it's dumb or not. This is it. Leave, 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 leave. He's got the slip on me, 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 me. Oh, it all difference and repeat the pain that I see. Oh, it all just takes its toll on me, on me. Yeah, I think I like it, but I'm not for sure on that. But I guess we'll see. Okay, so this is what I think I've come up with. Oh, you won't be able to really hear it, but. Then it'll go into the. That stuff. So that'll be, the bridge is going to be super short, but I don't think that's a problem. Basically, so it's going to be, whenever, if this is picked to be a better song when I do the EP, this stuff will be, this will be the first verse and chorus, but the chorus, for all intents and purposes, this is verse 2 and chorus 2, so that it makes sense that they lead into the bridge, and then I'm also doing the closer, the ending on it, so it'll be, it'll make sense. Now it's time to add my main instrument, bass. You see this, you want to know a fun fact, see this perfectly good bass? Perfectly good. If you'll notice, it has no frets because I very gently and precisely removed them to have a fretless bass. And by that, I mean I ripped them out aggressively to have a fretless bass. So I'm gonna do that now. Well, it's been 30 minutes when I thought I was basically done. That was tragic. I still don't think it sounds great, but we're just gonna rock with it because we're just trying to hit our one for the day. Oh, okay. So basically every time I think I'm done and I'm feeling pretty good about the song, I decide I want to add something new. So I guess I'm gonna mess around with harmonies for a bit because that sounds like fun. Okay, so definitely not the prettiest producing I've ever done. And hopefully as the videos also keep getting better, because I'm gonna actually, I don't know, record myself playing the instruments. I'm gonna get better at doing the whole producing thing just because I haven't done very much of it. But I guess this will be day one over. Yep, let's listen to the song. I don't know if it comes down to the person I wanna be. I don't know if the man in the mirror's a friend or enemy. I don't know if the eyes that are looking back are even me. I don't know if it's pain I feel or if it's made to leave, 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 leave. It's got the slip on me, 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 me. Oh, it all different and repeat the pain that I see. Oh, it all just takes its toll on me, on me, 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 me. I probably won't wait.
much sleep tonight. I don't know what to do, my soul is died. I've always locked in my head, trapped in my bed. It all just takes its toll on me, on me, me. Its toll on me.
I forgot to say this earlier, but just thank you to anyone who ends up watching the video. I hope you'll stay for the next 29.